stream to pop up this time. Oh. See, it comes up under my subscriptions that you're live, but when I go to your homepage, nothing. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Finally. Yeah. Did you see Bill's rant last night on Coast to Coast?
No, I didn't.
I guess another show that's that is doing their live show from England at 8 p.m. their time, but it conflicts with Bob Dempsey's show, old farts in a drone or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And he was like getting super pissed about it last night. But that's the thing is like you really can't.
You got it. You got to just go with the flow. It either is or isn't, you know?
Well, and this is the way I look at it, right? You could have 100 people, like you could be the only time on that, the only show on that time slot, and say there's 100 average viewers, and then all of a sudden somebody else wants to start a live show at the same time. If 60 of those viewers decide you're just not as interesting and they want to go over and watch the other guy, that's not their fault.
That's right.
You're just not being entertaining enough. What's up, Sunstar?
Sunstar, good morning.
Because people but yeah, people may only watch you because you're the only show on at the time.
Yep, exactly.
Wow, Sunstar got to be first this morning. Wow. Go.
It is what it is.
I see Matt's getting into the shorts a lot.
Oh yeah, after I told him for months that he needed to do that, and he didn't listen to me. Dude, I was talking about shorts and how valuable they would be to a channel almost a year and a half ago, and nobody listened to me. They all thought I was freaking crazy. They were all like, "Oh, shorts are stupid. They're never going to do anything." I said it, and nobody listened. What's up, Russell?
Hey,
Hey.
Russell.
What's up,
Yeah, no
Trevor?
AZ yet today, you know?
Hey,
What's up,
Russell.
Trevor?
Hey, Russell, was that you that putting out watermelons or something for people to take or something? I seen on Facebook or something. I seen something about it said Russell Glarum. So
What, free watermelons?
yeah, something about watermelons, but you can only take one because I have a game camera out there keeping an eye on you or something.
I mean, that's fair if they're free, you know?
Yeah.
Because you get some jackass that come through and just take a half a truckload.
Takes them
you know?
all. Yeah.
It's putting them out there nice, free for everybody. I mean,
Hey,
it's only fair.
JD.
It's only fair you set a limit of 1 or 2 per person or per car. What's up, JD? Corey,
Yeah.
what's up?
Yeah, Russ says, yeah, that was me. I always share stuff from my garden. Hey, Corey.
Good morning, Corey. How you doing?
Well, see, that's the thing is too, some people can build a garden and get it going so good that they get too much shit. And then they don't have a choice but to give some of it away. You know what I'm saying?
Around here, they got community gardens, eh? The government put out so you can have your own garden if you live in the city and just go there and work it, whatever. You get a little section.
Yeah, I've seen people though with gardens in their backyards and they end up getting so many of one item
Yeah.
that they have to give it away because they can't eat it quick enough.
Yeah.
So they end up giving a bunch of it away.
So Corey's at the cottage today. All right.
Oh, okay.
It's like my mom had some huge ass grapevines because people don't realize is grapes actually grow really well in the desert. If you, as long as they're being watered regularly, they grow really, really well. And my mom had a huge thing of grapevines, and she'd get so many batches of grapes off of there.
Yeah.
She'd have to give them away to people because
Oh,
she
yeah.
just get too many of them.
You can only eat so many grapes. I love
Right.
grapes. Don't get me wrong, but you can only eat so many of them.
She would dry some out for raisins, but still, you'd go out there and there'd be like 100 little bushels of grapes this big on there. Like you can only do so much with them.
Yeah, we got grapes up here, but a lot of it goes for the wineries. They grow their own grapes for the winery.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, Russell. You have over 200 watermelons. What the hell are you gonna do with 200 watermelons? Besides give them away. I mean, you
Yeah.
could always sell them, but if you choose to give them away, that's your choice. There's a lot of people around here in Florida that sell watermelons. You'll see trucks on the side of the road everywhere selling them. To actually get better deals from them than you do going to Walmart and buying one. They're usually a few dollars cheaper. Cause they'll give you a deal, they'll give you like 2 for, and then they'll give you a deal on them. That's a lot of damn watermelon, Russell.
Yeah, no kidding. I had a friend of mine up in Jasper, Alberta. He had a van, had a freezer in the back of his van with a generator on the back outside running. But he'd go down to the west coast, down Vancouver, when the fish ships come in. He could buy a pretty decent price, throw them in the freezer, turn around, go back to Jasper. He had a lot of restaurants he was supplying, but he used to have a couple of markets on the street, one at the north end of Jasper and one at the south end. In less than a day, it'd be sold out, and you have to go back, go get another load. Like he was making a killing.
Yeah, here, Corey, the guys in the trucks, I think they sell them like for $5 a piece. And then sometimes they'll give you a deal like 2 for $8 or something like that.
Get you. Hey, Russell, can you toss me a kettle?
Marie, get you, what's up? Like I definitely, if I was near Russell, I would definitely get some watermelons, tomatoes, and squash. Those
Hey,
3 I would get the
Marie.
hell out of.
Marie Esther, just come into the channel.
Hey, Marie.
I have bushels of figs.
And Gitchy, how you doing?
I don't know about you, Russell. That sounds like a lot of work to your garden.
Yeah, I'm wondering though if you like I said, I've seen some people with gardens. And just some of the stuff they grow just grows really well in that area and they don't really have to do a whole lot.
Yeah.
Shit just grows like weeds and then. I've seen some people that put a lot of hours in their gardens. Like that's another thing that grows really good out in the desert too is watermelon. One summer my grandma we had this huge family get together. And my grandma bought a bunch of watermelons and all the kids were out there eating them by the side of the house, spitting the seeds on the ground. Well, the next year she had this huge watermelon thing that sprouted out there plant. And by the next year there was like 30 watermelons sprouting off this damn thing.
Wow.
Because we had when we had that big family reunion, there was probably 30 or 40 kids there. And they were all out there standing right there next to the side of the house eating the watermelons. And they were just spitting them on the side of the house on the ground. There's probably a couple thousand seeds that went into the ground right there.
Where am I going? Hey, get you. You might appreciate this. This Chicago, you got a lot of rain, but look at this. You got a runway or something here close.
Is that water on the ground or is it just a wet runway?
Well, it's wet asphalt, but
Oh, it looks like it's flooded a little bit.
yeah, I think it is or something because they got a
Well, I
thing.
mean, look at the wall right there, right? Where the numbers are.
Yeah,
Those little-
right down
those-
low. You can see a current. Look at
Yeah, you can see
Yeah.
how it's really tall on one side and then it goes like down in the water, like it's got a little bit of a flood going there.
But they were out on the runway further there. There's a whole bunch of flashing vehicles and they were doing stuff. So I don't know if they
Interesting.
got, I kind of wonder if they got a ground stop there or something.
We're supposed to get another round of storms today, Paul.
Yep. Yeah, later on. Well, there's a big X there in the middle of that runway or taxiway there. It's just quit working. It's not flashing anymore. She's ground stop lightning in the area right now.
Oh, nice little band coming across there.
Yeah.
Yeah, little bang coming across.
We had some clouds in the sky this morning, but they were off to the north. I don't know where they're still. I haven't been outside since this morning when I took Aubrey out to the bus stop.
It's like about 2:30, 3 o'clock for me, Paul.
Yeah. Yeah,
To see, I can stop it here at 2:30.
yep.
What's up,
least-
David?
Oh, a lot of the yellow and reds are disappeared though. You know, like the worst part is seen down below, but there's a lot of stuff in behind it too.
That's 2:39, 2:40,
See that line all the way down to Fort Wayne and stuff. Look at it, it looks all yellow and red.
There's 3 o'clock.
What's up, David?
Look at out here to the over the thumb though. Over the mitten.
That's where the border is so weird looking, the way that they drew it out.
Oh, AZ's in there now. Go. Good morning, AZ. Sorry, didn't see you there for a minute.
AZ.
What's up, TJ? I'm sure we'll see you after you get back from the gym, because you always end up popping in.
PJ's going to the gym.
Yep.
Yeah, he said he may pop in afterwards, which 90% of the time he usually does. So if he's heading to the gym now, he'll be in here in about 30 minutes or so.
Well, does he work out for 30 minutes or does he sit around and think about it and then work out for 10?
I don't know. Gym memberships are pretty cheap though these days. You can get you can get pretty good deals on them. Especially if you're some companies now, you can get really good deals on gym memberships, or like a lot of the medical companies will have deals with the local gyms.
Good morning, Mark, or good afternoon, I should say to you.
There's some companies that'll actually give you more money if you go and work out so many hours a week. They'll State Farm used to do that here in our town. They would pay employees for walking during their lunch break and stuff. And they had a really nice walking path that went around a lake on the building. Let's see if I can pull a.
Yeah, hey Trevor, you're right about one thing, but one of the rights of Canadians is to complain. We don't do anything about it, we just complain.
What's the new news on Justin Trudeau and his wife splitting up.
Actually, that part of it gone quiet. But Pierre Poilievre, he's making a lot of noise right now because he's going up in the polls, and they say he's got about 10 points now over top of Trudeau. So I don't know.
Well, you know, you would almost rather have him elected Goober, you know, instead of Trudeau.
Well, he's pushing to, if he gets in, he's going to drop this carbon tax crap. But they're saying right now, reading an article this morning, they expect here gas to go to $2 a liter, and not too far along. No. Well, it's almost $2 a liter down the East Coast. What, $1.89 or something, or I forget, or $1.95 or something. I forget now.
Here is the massive ass,
But you guys down in the States bitching about $4 gas. Fuck, I'd love to have $4 gas.
that's high for Florida. We're around like 3 something.
But why at $2 a liter, you times up 4 times 4.5 liters, that'd put us close to $9 to $10 a gallon.
See, this is the big State Farm building that's been sitting vacant since COVID hit. But they have a lake on the property, and they had a walking path around it. And they would pay employees to exercise and walk around during their lunch breaks. You see how big that parking lot is? It's massive.
Good morning, Laura and JDS.
And it's empty.
Yeah, surprisingly with all, so right here is Cypress Gardens Boulevard, it's State Road 540. There's like almost no available property on this road anymore, because this is the main hub, so like all this here, all this empty property's all been filled since this has been taken. But for some reason, this building has been sitting vacant, nobody's bought it yet, or it hasn't gotten any bites on it, surprisingly, but I'm sure it won't be too long. But this building is fucking massive. I mean, it's huge. Because like here, you can see how big the super Walmart is. It's a little bit bigger than this building, but this building's like 3 stories tall.
You'd think that'd be perfect for condos or apartments or something.
Oh, Sarah's company was actually talking about buying a daycare. I think they need to buy it and turn it into another hospital. Because we need another hospital in our city because our city's growing so quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And the hospital that we have now is on the complete other side of town. So I think it would be good to build a hospital on this side of town.
No. Trevor says made it at $2.10 a liter where he is. Wow. That's unbelievable.
Well, like I said, that building's, it's 3 stories, so.
You know, JD, get a job in there.
Come over here, JD. I'll teach you something.
Promises, promises.
So
There was
Laura's,
a,
let's see, Laura's waiting for her new internet, today. So she can't join in
When are you getting your new internet?
Monday.
Monday.
So all the screw ups are going to happen on Monday with me, but
no, it's the same internet, just different name.
yeah, just
Well,
but half the cost.
hopefully they can, this is gonna tell you for sure whether it's actually their lines that were screwing up. Cause
Yeah.
if you're having the same problems with that company, then that means that
Yeah,
those Roger lines are definitely fucked.
yeah. But the thing is, okay, and understand that even though I'm having internet troubles, I'm still not completely, wiped out with no internet. But the thing is, instead of paying $85 a month, I'm only going to pay $40 a month, even if it's still crappy. At least I'm only paying half the cost instead of,
But yeah,
agro. You see that Trevor says avgas is $4.25 a liter.
yeah, we pay $3.91 a gallon here.
$4.25 a liter. Wow. Hey, times that by 4.5 liters to a gallon or 4.61 or something, well, whatever it is. But holy fuck, that's like $17, $18 a gallon. Yeah, that's true there, JDS.
Yeah, and that's true, JDS. Look how much, dude, people waste so much money every year on bottled water. That if you just went and bought a water filter, at Walmart or whatever your local shopping store is, or even Amazon, you only have to replace that filter every couple months for like $20.
Yeah, but I got one of those water coolers with the heater. I use for coffee, but I can go right here, just half a block around the corner. I can get 5 gallons of water for like $3, but people want to pay $2 a liter for a bottle of it. Like, really? You go to Walmart, you can buy a case of 24 for about $3 or $3.50. But no, they want to go to a place like Tim Hortons and pay $2 a bottle, you know?
I'd love to get an electric bike, JDS.
Hey, Judy.
But though, even those, because I got 3 perfectly good mountain bikes sitting on the back porch, but even the conversion kits are like $600-700. But then some people are like, "Don't buy those; they're crappy." But then if you really want a really good e-bike, you're going to spend about at least 1,600 to 1,800, if not more.
I used to have a e-bike here, but I never used it.
I would.
The odd time went go get a bag of groceries, but you couldn't go get your regular groceries there and put it on the e-bike. and bring it
Oh,
back.
I'd use the hell out of a e-bike
Yeah.
if I had it. Because like the dollar store and just a gas station isn't even a half mile down the road. So if I had an e-bike, I would take that and go down there. Especially during the summertime, because riding a regular bike in the summertime here is so hot. But if you have an e-bike, you're not using as much energy to go in the heat somewhere. So it would definitely be a good thing to have here.
KDS said he gets his water free. What, when it rains?
Well, I mean, you can drink city water, just not the best tasting.
Yeah.
Like, because obviously they clean it and
Yeah.
put bleach and other chemicals in it to keep it clean.
Yeah, but
But
by
yeah,
the time I get back home, it'd be cold.
because honestly, JDS, if I had an e-bike and I got a job close to the house, I'd just ride that back and forth every day to work. Like Walmart sells e-bikes, but they're only like $300-400. I don't know how good those are. I know, because their regular bikes aren't really all that great. To be honest with you, you have to upgrade them a little bit because they're just built cheaply.
I just couldn't figure out how to put all my signs on the back of an e-bike so I could use it.
I know Angie bought, because she works for Walmart, she bought one of their e-bikes. I might have to ask her how it's held up because she bought it, I want to say 4 or 5 months ago. I don't know how much she's used it, but I'm kind of curious to see if it's held up, if she's used it a lot. So I know she's very outdoorsy, so. If I had an e-bike, I'd be out riding right now. I'm just not going out on a bicycle in this heat. Screw that. Get a mile and a half down the road, be sweating my ass off. E-bikes are just really good for long distances. Because like I said, you don't have to use as much energy. You can pedal for a little bit and you can just cruise on your electric for a little bit. which means you can cover a lot farther distances without really wearing yourself out. Let's see, Trax EB5. Let me look on the Amazon. EB5. Okay. Not model railroad.
What's that?
I put what JDS put in the track in the chat on Amazon. That brought up model railroad tracks. There we go.
Go Tracks?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, I'd really like to get one like this. Something something kind of small like these ones here.
Yep.
Because they'll actually fold up. And you know, if you're working in like Walmart or something like that, you can you know, that's something you can fold up and put in the break room out of the way. Not really being anybody's way, right?
You gonna get something like that?
I mean, I would like to eventually, because like I said, if I can get a job close to the house, I would ride that to work and back every day. Then I wouldn't have to worry about getting, you know, Sarah getting to work and all that.
You have to have something you could put inside the building with you because you can't leave it outside. Somebody steal it from you.
Nah, when I used to ride my bike to work at Walmart, I didn't park it outside. I would just bring it in and put it in the break room. Nobody ever said anything, so. The break rooms in Walmarts are usually pretty good sized rooms.
Yeah,
Or you could even put it in the back room. Yeah, my tenant upstairs, he's got a bike, and that's what he rides back and forth to work. He works. It's about 2.5 miles.
Was it an electric bike?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, because you know, if you're working 2-3 miles away, you don't really want to be pedaling that far back and forth every day, because you're, you know, especially if you're working 8 or 9 hours,
Detroit. Okay,
that's just,
yeah.
it's just gonna wear you out, you know. Like this kid used to work with us at Walmart, and he would ride like 6 or 7 miles every morning and evening back and forth to work. And I give it to him because he did it, but he was always so tired that when he would take his lunch, he would sleep his whole lunch because he was so worn out from riding back and forth every day. And then, you know, when you're at Walmart, you're there for 9 hours, including your lunch and everything. You know, and then you put on top of that another hour and a half, 2 hours of him riding each way. He was just so worn out all the time. But if he would have had an electric e-bike, he wouldn't have been exerting all that energy to ride back and forth to work, you know? He'd have just been on a sidewalk pressing an accelerator, going the same as, you know, riding in a car or anything else to work. But he was just always so worn out all the time. He was fucking tired. And every once in a while, I'd give him a ride home just because I felt bad for him. I'd put his bike in the trunk and tie the trunk lid down over it and take him home.
Yeah, JDS, you have one of the ones that has two batteries, or did you adapt it to take 2 batteries?
Well, see, there's some e-bikes and scooters and stuff that have upgrades you can do. So like Matt's scooter has 2 batteries. But he can charge it with 1 charger, or he can upgrade and get a dual charger. Or it's 2 chargers and it'll charge twice as fast. So there are upgrades you can get for some of those, where you can put extra batteries or get better chargers for them than what come with them.
Pushing an airplane out finally, backing it out. So it must
But that'd be perfect for me.
be-
If I'm within a couple miles, 2 to 5 miles of a job, that ain't nothing on an e-bike. Especially here, we have sidewalks everywhere, plus we have bike lanes where there isn't sidewalks. So it's not really hard getting around on a bike around here. Cause you can ride on the sidewalks as long as there's not a bike lane. Plus, I mean, it's nothing to charge a bike up too. 'Cause that's something you could charge free at work too, you just plug it in the wall in the break room. You're getting free power from Walmart or wherever you're working at. That's something I'll definitely look into though.
Here you go. Walmart's got them on sale. Look at this one.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm under the, that's not a bad price. I would definitely ask, kind of curious how Angie's is held up. Cause she bought one from the Walmart. Like I said, 'cause she
Normally
works there.
$900.
That's a 500 watt, 26 inch. That's definitely the size bike I'd need. It's got a range of 50 miles. $19 miles an hour max speed. That's not bad at all. And it's IP6 and 5 rated, so you can ride it in the rain. 4 to 6 hours to charge. Like, yeah, you could literally use that for 3 or 4 days going back and forth to work. And then when you're at work one day, you just throw it on the charger. You never even have to pay to charge the damn thing.
Yeah.
I mean, your biggest maintenance cost on that, a little bit over time, is just the tires. Yeah, I have two, Laura. I wanna, next time I see her in the chat, or actually I can message her on Facebook and ask her. Just find out how long how well it's held up. Cause that kinda looks like the one she has. I think I'm trying to remember which one.
Look at the price if you get it. If you finance it,
Yeah, you get it for $27 a
$27
month.
a month.
Yeah, well, my credit sucks, so.
I think that's the bike that he has out here. He loves it.
Oh, the Lord, Lamb of Lord said Angie's been using hers a lot. Yeah.
Well, not to mention Angie lives in a travel trailer with her mom, so I could see one of the big reasons why she's probably so outdoorsy. I mean, not to say she doesn't like it, but when you're cooped up in a trailer all the time, she probably likes to get out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get out and go places and stuff, so she's not cooped up all the time.
Yeah. Trailer especially, right?
Right, it's one thing, and it's different when you're sharing a trailer with somebody else, a travel trailer, versus sharing with a spouse. Because then you're sharing the common areas, right? Like the bedroom and all that. But when you're sharing with somebody, you literally have to split that trailer in half. This is my sleeping area, that's your sleeping area, which gives you even less room, right? So. You got a link for that bike, JDS? I can look at it.
Yeah, they've got them all different kinds of prices and, Walmart, sells them pretty good price. You usually have one that's discounted.
Yeah, I just don't want to get one too cheap. That's like, ends up being a piece of junk later on.
What about the availability of parts if you need them?
Yeah. Well, and the thing of it is, as you get older too, I'm gonna screen share this. As you get older too, I think more people like to get the step through,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
rather than swinging your leg way up and over top. Because here's the one we're looking at, was like a regular style bike.
Well, a lot of the older people around here too started getting the 3-wheel ones.
Like this one here.
Yeah, it's got the 2 back wheels and then the front wheel because it's a lot more comfortable for an older person to ride because
Yep.
they don't have to balance it or anything. They can just get on it and sit. Plus, a lot of the people that use them around here, like live in RV parks part time of the year, they'll use that to run down to Walmart to get groceries and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they got basket and stuff. And I've seen people pulling in trailers behind them too.
Yeah, because not everybody has golf carts, so.
Like, look at that one right there. It's got a basket in the back. You pick up a few groceries, throw it in the back.
I've actually seen quite a few homeless people with those, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I had to go for a quick walk there yesterday and around the corner here, and I see they got somebody set up a tent along the railway tracks. Fucking big tent too. It's quite surprised how big it is.
This one's got a 25-mile range.
Yeah, anything with like 30 miles to 50 miles would be plenty. Because I would never be going that far to work one way, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
At most if I was gonna use a bike, I probably at most would use one if I was within 5 miles of work.
And here's a fat tired one.
'Cause to go,
$7.99.
to go 5 miles at 20 miles an hour wouldn't take you that long.
Why do they got such fat tires now? I don't understand that.
Well, I
Nice.
understand it because I had the same discussion with my tenant. I said, what are you going to do? Because he works and he doesn't have the extra car.
Yeah.
So I said, what are you going to do when winter gets here? He says, I'm just going to ride it. I can ride it, So the
Well,
bigger the tires, I would imagine, be better, like in slick surfaces and that kind of stuff.
Well, it's for certain terrain too. Like some people use these things on the beach, and the wide tires work really well in the sand.
Look at this! Look at this beast.
$2,300.
Yeah, it's got a damn almost has an actual seat on it.
Yep.
Jesus.
Got 2 baskets, one in the front, one in the back.
Yeah, and that's a beefy ass bike right there.
There's the seat. No, and does it say how far it goes? Three-wheeler, 48 volts,
35
miles.
miles.
35 miles.
You can
4 hour,
charge-
4 to 6 charge.
15 amp charger, 48 volts.
And it's not gonna lay itself over very easy because look at the weight. Maximum weight, you can carry 320 pounds. The vehicle weighs 70 pounds. Yeah, I think that that's the new hot thing for people are gonna be getting. Cause I see every day, like down by the waterfall, more and more people riding electric bikes.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them around here. A lot of seniors. A lot of
Well,
electric wheelchairs going up and down the sidewalk too.
well, like I said too, it creates a, you know, if you're somebody who likes to get outdoors too, you can go for a lot longer rides without exerting a bunch of energy where you're going to get 5 miles out and you're going to be so tired you can't get back home, you know? So, so like people like, you know, Bill Newfound, you know, he can take these long ass excursions on these bike trails all through the woods and stuff and really get out there and have some fun. Yeah, you can go out a lot farther without wearing yourself out. That's a pretty nice bike, JDS. I'm looking
And
at
you
the
don't
video
have,
now.
and you don't have to pedal it if you don't want to, you know?
That's a nice bike, JDS.
Here's JDS's video. He's just showing.
Yeah, I'm at the end of it because I wanted to see what the bike looked like. He shows an overview of it. That's a nice bike, JDS. I like that. That'd be perfect. That's exactly what I'd like to have.
It's a folding bike.
But I mean, I would honestly be in the market of around the $500 one only because even if I had a job, I couldn't afford to go out and spend 12 or 13, $1,400 on a bike. That'd be too expensive. I'd definitely be in the more $500, $600 range at the most.
Yeah, but you're probably looking at that. I'm not sure, but maybe you're looking at a Canadian price too. It might be cheaper in the US, right?
Yeah, he said it was, I think, 1,200 there. So it'd still be probably around 800, 900 here. That's still pretty expensive. Still a lot of money to spend on a bike.
And I know around here they've been talking about. There's a few things they're talking about right now, but one of them is all these e-bikes. Some of them have been catching fire, so now they won't let you put it inside a building. You got to stay outside, but the problem is, stays outside, people steal it, right?
Always always a possibility. Yeah.
And also now there's some new regulations coming out. But the solar panels on houses, fire department's putting out a big thing, but because they, you know how they cut a hole in your roof for ventilation, they can't do that with solar panels. So they're talking about banning them here.
I think this is what what he has.
Yeah, that's a nice bike. I would definitely love to have one of those. But even that's $1,000. I couldn't afford that. That is a nice bike.
And it
though.
folds up like that.
That's why I said that wouldn't take up no room. You know, you can walk right in the building with that, carrying it with one arm, you know?
Kind of distance, charging 4 to 6 hours, 20 mile an hour top speed, 50 miles on a charge.
How much does it weigh? What's the weight on it?
66.9 pounds.
Yeah, that ain't nothing. You could easily fold that up and carry it in the building with one arm.
See, here's one. For $7.99. It's a Go Tracks too, you know, Go Tracks.
Oh, another sign. I'm up to 4 now. I got 2 down, 2 up.
You can get it in white or black.
I like the black one. Yeah, it's nice. And it's got the headlight and everything on it already.
Yep.
So you can ride at night. Cause they're pretty strict around here at nighttime. If you ain't got a headlight and a brake light on it. Oh yeah, they'll pull you over and the sheriffs will pull you over real quick for that shit. That's a nice bike though. I like that.
Yeah, Walmart's got them for, like I say, $7.99. Yeah, I think that's the, you know, how the drone craze blew up and it's pretty much staying where it is. I think the e-bikes, the electric assisted bicycles and tricycles are going to be the next big thing.
Oh damn, JDS, how many electric bikes you got? Keeps dropping in links like crazy. Yeah, I weigh about 240 pounds, so if it's rated for 350, I'd be good.
Yep.
I'd still be like 110 pounds under the max weight. No, it didn't, JD. Oh, okay, he has 3 now, and he had 5 and sold 2 of them.
If JDS had five ladies, he wouldn't be on here doing the chat.
That's true, because JD can barely get on here with one lady.
That's right. Well, one lady and he's got one adopted daughter, does he? I think she
Guess
came
so.
with a daughter.
No, don't flatter yourself, JDS.
So, Paul, speaking of ladies, when does yours come back again?
Tomorrow.
Oh,
She's going down to the trailer for the weekend too. So.
Are you getting excited?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she's coming down to the trailer for the weekend. So.
All right. Now she has family where you are?
Yeah, her one daughter lives here.
Have you met the daughter?
Yep, yep, and her husband and a couple of the kids that they have. So yeah.
Well, if it keeps going the way it's going, you might need to go get you a passport. 'Cause you might be
Yeah,
taking
boy.
a trip over the states.
Oh, they want to see me. They'll come here. There you go.
Wow, you can go down there, take a trip down there, swing by Paul's, say hi to him.
Yep, I know. That's what I like to do. Actually.
Y'all can go down there by the water and fly together.
Speaking of which, how's your brother doing?
Oh, good. I seen him yesterday morning, but he was in the hospital again the other day, last week. He
Oh, really?
had a lot of problems with kidney stones and stuff. You know.
Don't you worry about it, JDS. How old his stepdaughter is.
Too bad, JDS. Too old for you. Too young for you. Yeah.
It means JDS is older than you are.
Yeah.
Well, JDS is always collecting.
Yeah, but where's Chrissy? We haven't seen Chrissy in a long time.
Oh, she's probably gone. He sold her off, you know.
Or it's one of those things like an e-bike. He rides it and then he sells them, right?
Up, Lance.
Hey, good morning, Lance.
Good morning, Lance.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, so TJ should be coming in a minute now. Lance is in San Diego, dropping his daughter off, I'm assuming for college. Nice.
San Diego State University. Well, Lance, is it still hot out there?
Isn't Lance in Washington? Doesn't he live in Washington? Yeah, I thought doesn't he live near Seattle? I could be, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong.
Well, I know it's the West Coast somewhere.
If he does, man, that's a hell of a drive going all the way down to San Diego, unless they flew down there. What's up, Tim? That's a long drive just driving through California, going from the top to the bottom like that.
Oh, so JDS scared her off, eh? Oh, all right. Did she move out of the country like the ones I've been trying to date?
So Tim must be at work, I take it.
Yeah, it should
This
be.
would be Friday over there, right?
No, it'd be 11 at night there,
Oh.
the middle of the night for him.
He's got
If
one more
he's-
day to work.
Oh yeah, if he's up this late, he must not be working tomorrow then.
There you go.
Yeah, because this should be around 11 PM there.
Yeah, because we
Oh
haven't,
no, it'd
we haven't
be,
we haven't seen or heard from Dominic either.
yeah, 'cause it should be like 11:53 there, I think. So it's almost midnight there.
Yeah, it's afternoon for Laura. One 55, I think, where Laura lives. PM.
You working today, Tim, or what? Or in the
Because
morning?
he just woke up, he couldn't get back to sleep.
You working in the morning, Tim, or you still got the day off? They pretty much screwed him this week, man. He only got 4 hours all week so far. Work.
Wow.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, especially when you work hourly, no guarantee, you know?
well, that's the thing too, is him being a casual worker too. He doesn't get no damn vacation time or anything.
Yeah.
So you don't get no vacation hours built up or nothing.
So he's on his own.
Like I said, luckily he has cool, at least his, landlords and stuff are pretty cool, so. Okay, so Tim does have to be at work in the morning.
Okay. Good for you, Tim. You gotta make the bucks.
Bro, try to go back to sleep. You got like almost a full day before you gotta be at work. Yeah, he's got still 7 hours before he's gotta get up for work. Yeah, 2:55 in the afternoon where Mark and Laura are at. They're 5 hours ahead.
Paul, how many signs you gotta do today?
I got 4 right now. Another one just came off.
Oh, wow.
That's only, they're all in town, maybe an hour's worth of work, Paul. Not that much. They're pretty quick, these ones are.
You don't have to make any signs or anything, just,
No, this is back to being more manageable, right? So,
yeah, because I remember you scurrying around and making signs and,
see, the thing is 2 down, 2 up. So basically take them out of the ground, put them right back up again. You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
Alright, Tim, yeah, go back to bed, get some sleep, man. We'll see you tomorrow.
hey, Tim, have a good evening. Thanks for stopping by. Get some rest.
Oh yeah, that's what let me go up here. You remember the guy I told you about, the one that goes around and he does the videos of him on his work? So he's always on his work meetings, but he runs around with a laptop with a green screen behind him, so they think he's sitting at his desk at home.
That's funny.
Watch this.
On that right hook, folks. Boy, Kenny, I can only imagine what the people inside this virtual call must be thinking. Whoa! Ouch! Frankie has hit the floor, unconscious. What a punch from Bruno Capoloza. Keep an eye on that right hook, folks.
Oh my god, it's so
Boy,
funny.
Kenny, I can only imagine what the people inside this virtual call must be thinking. Whoa!
He's out.
Frankie has hit the floor, unconscious. What a punch from.
What a wacko.
That guy's got some funny ass videos, man.
Well, Paul, I think I'm gonna call it, Justin.
yeah, well, it's 10 o'clock. I gotta go to work. So.
Okay, everybody have a great day. Justin, we'll see you later, right?
Yep, I'll be around.
Okay, bye,